Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I would like to start by thanking to all our partners, sponsor, guests, and member, SBA, Bed-Stuy Bid, Bridge Street, Brooklyn Restoration Plaza, Kimba, partner KInMarket, FreeUp, Unique Travel, and NY Beauty Suite. This year is our fifth annual open desk shop small. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, as you guys know, we have to do it virtual this year. But I'm excited. We have an amazing program for you guys, and it's all about small business. It's all about our member and celebrating their win and helping them, highlighting them, and showcasing some of the amazing things that they have been doing in the community. So let's get started. It's a little weird, as you guys could see, this whole virtual is happening here. But I'm excited to introduce some of our partner that we actually have in some of our programming. I would like to introduce one of our partners, Androniki Lagos. Androniki Lagos from KInMarket. Hi guys, and Lisa, how you guys doing?
Thank you, Ann. We're good. We're well.
I must say, we actually guys in the same space. I'm excited to bring you guys on this year. KInMarket is actually one of our partner that we have been working with. So let's start by talking about for those that don't know, what is KInMarket?
So I'll start. Good evening, everyone. So just for everyone who's joined us, the Caton Market is it's a neighborhood institution within the Flatbush community. The market has been in operation since 2001, and it's ideally a place where the Caribbean comes together. The market itself is comprised of 30 vendors from the Caribbean and from West Africa selling goods and wares, and offering a number of services to a customer base that is as large as people back in the Caribbean, folks from foreign countries, as well as folks from various localities.
Thank you so much. So as you guys know, I know like KInMarket has been moved, and right now you guys have a lot of changes, and you guys have amazing product that you guys are launching next year for a new market and a new service. So can you let us know what is going to be new in the market? Is it going to be the same vendor? And I know particularly you guys have an incubator space. I would like you guys to talk more about the incubator space. What kind of audience and what kind of business are you guys are looking for? And for all the entrepreneurs that are here that live in Brooklyn, what are some expectations that, when things going to happen for you guys?
Sure. So, Lisa, do you want to talk a little bit about the new market, how it's changed, and then I can talk a bit about the incubator?
Sure. So just some context. So the market itself operated at Flatbush and Caton, the northwest corner of Flatbush and Caton to be exact, from 2001 to 2017. In 2017, the market moved to Flatbush and Clarendon to make way for the redevelopment. After 4 years at a temporary location, we're now making our way back to Flatbush and Caton to the new redeveloped market. The original market was just comprised of 40 plus vendors. The expanded and redeveloped market now entails the vendor market. The vendors are moving back, so there's no displacement with regard to that. In addition, we've added 2 bars, a five restaurant food hall. We have a demonstration kitchen and some incubators spaces and some unique facilities that Androniki will talk you through. I also should mention that we do have an outdoor space that we're planning to activate during the summer months, and have some really live music and events there for the community to also enjoy.
That's exciting. The incubator space. So let's talk about. I had a chance, Lisa and Androniki, to kind of visit the incubator space. I love it. I'm super excited. I was like, oh my god. I know that there is particular 3 area, and let me know if I'm wrong. You have the restaurant side of it, and then you have a production side for entrepreneurs who have products or services that they would like. I guess I would call a lot of these entrepreneurs like scientists. Those that have product that they're creating inside their home, inside their offices. So what does that look like? Because I haven't really seen or being around a production space. So can you run me through, like, for those that want to have a visual, what is the production space? So let's just say right now I have my own makeup line, and I'm making it from home. And what does that look like being in the incubator space or production space with KInMarket?
Sure. So just like you said, a lot of people, we know that there's so many Brooklynites, and even throughout New York City, a lot of entrepreneurs that are scrapping it together, whether they're making things in their bathtub, their kitchen sink, whatever, and understanding that there's a big need for more formalized space. We developed this community incubator. So the name will be revealed in the coming weeks. So I can't tell you exactly what it's called yet, but stay tuned. We have an exciting announcement. Also, we're rebranding the market. But the incubator, as you mentioned, is comprised of 3 spaces. So there's a commercial kitchen, state-of-the-art equipment, and there'll be room for both folks that want to sign up as members that will be renting the space by the hour, by the day, as well as folks who want to come and actually enter into a full incubation program. So that'll be an option actually throughout the facility. In addition to the commercial kitchen, and let me just mention actually that the space is great for bakers, for caterers, for folks that are doing teas, any kind of dried goods. So there's a lot of opportunity there and still plenty of flexibility going forward. So if we learn from the community that, for example, a lot of people are doing dried fruit, we can invest in the proper equipment to support that activity. Moving on to the natural body care production facility. So this is something we're really excited about because this doesn't exist yet in the community. There are other commercial kitchens out there. Ours will be highly affordable, but the body care facility is something that is brand new and definitely a high need. This space will be comprised of 5 workstations. You'll be able to come in, work with a formulator, test your products, make sure that it's safe and market ready, have access to discounted packaging, bulk ingredients, and be able to work with a professional staff to help you find your markets, to develop your brand, to get your stuff out there in the world and make sure that people know who you are, what you're doing, and get all of the wraparound supports. And just like the commercial kitchen, folks can come, and if you already have a product that you're set, you just need an official space to produce, you can come and use our facility. But if you want to be incubated, if you're a startup or very early stage business, this is the perfect space for you to come and get all the supports from start to going to market. And then last but not least, the third space is a digital media and textiles lab. So for folks that like to cut and sew, make things from leather, from any kind of textiles, you can come and use our industrial sewing machines. You can even learn how to make patterns. In addition to that, all of the digital media fixings. So this lab will be intended for folks to come and get all of their design and digital assets that they want to create to support their businesses. So it'll be in service of the other incubation spaces as well as the front of house in the market. And all of these spaces are going to work together in concert, again, to really support brands on their journey to professionalizing, taking their business to the next level and having access to capital as well as, the kind of curriculum that make sure that they're fully formalized, have their businesses tight, their operations tight, and are ready to go.
So what level in the business that these entrepreneurs need to be to apply? Can they be like early stage, or do they already have to be established? Or can you run me through, so for all the entrepreneurs that are watching that just starting their business, are they like, or you guys are doing like anybody, what level people could apply? Is it like early stage or startup phases? Can you run me through who can apply into the incubator space?
Sure. So for the incubation program, it's really designed for folks that are in the startup phase. So pre-LLC, pre-everything. If you have a concept and you want to learn how to launch, how to actually take it to market, that's designed for you. Also for very early stage entrepreneurs. So even if you've just started kind of making at home, but maybe you don't know how to commercialize your product and you really need to get all of the legal things in order and understand how to connect with funding, the incubation program will be for those entrepreneurs. And again, it'll be across food, body care, the range of body care and natural cosmetics, as well as other types of businesses, but for production spaces, those are the 2 focus areas. If you want to join as a member, then you could be at early stage or even a mature business. Really, it's for anyone who doesn't need a ton of support, but they need an affordable space to produce and want to be able to tap into our networks, maybe leverage our bulk pricing on certain inputs, and again, get that extra support connecting to markets and to financing. So it really does run the gamut. We're working at businesses of all stages.
So where can they find you guys? Is the office open? Let's just say we have people who's interested. Is there like a place to go, an office to go? Or I'm sure like you guys have a website, but where can they find you guys right now?
So right now, we're redeveloping our website. The best way to reach us is probably by email or through our social media. So you can follow us on Flatbush KInMarket on Instagram. And you can DM us. We check it all the time. That's a great way to just let us know that you're interested. We'll make sure that we get you into our contact list, and we'll reach out to you as soon as the spaces are open and we're ready to start signing up members and also getting people registered for the incubation program. So Instagram is probably the best way right now. Also, if you want to email us, we can share our contact information. I don't know, Joanne, if the best way to do that is to disseminate through BKLYN Commons, through you and your team. You can let us know. But
no, please. I mean, it's a chat. A lot of people's watching. Give them the information where they could reach you guys, the social media handle, contact, email. Let them know right now the best way to reach out to you guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I just put our IG handle.
Oh, your IG. Okay.
Chat, and then I'm going to put I'll put my email address in here, so folks can email me, and we'll get you set up with the correct staff member and make sure that we can direct you.
Is there one of the last questions I had? Is there a launch date? Is there events? Is there a way that for those are interested to tour the space? Is it going to happen next year, or do you guys have that in planning already for next year?
So in advance of that, we'd like to just discuss the market launch. Like I mentioned, we're preparing to move the vendors back from Clarendon to the redeveloped location at Caton. That will happen in early to mid-December. After that, we'll work through operationally, getting vendors situated, walk through an average day. And then in the spring or summer, we're planning to have a formal grand opening. But just to piggyback off of that, I think after we will be able to have people into the incubation spaces for tours and just get folks oriented, taking a look at the equipment and the space that we're offering, so they could start having ideas about whether or not it's aligned with their actual needs.
Yeah, and so early 2022, we'll start reaching out through your organization, Joanne, as well as all of our other community partners, and through our social media, let people know, okay, time's come, we're ready to invite folks into the incubator space and take a look and see what kind of membership and or services would be right for you.
I'm super excited. I'm like super excited for this. It's great to have that in the community. I live literally, my sister lives right there in Lenox in KInMarket, right across from KInMarket, to see that amazing business opportunity in the neighborhood, offering it to the Caribbean community and the community as a whole. I'm super excited about that. I would like to thank you guys so much, Androniki and Lisa, for coming and participating and be part of our 5th annual Open Desk Shop Small. And I would encourage all of you guys that are watching, please reach out to Androniki and Lisa from KInMarket via email and social media. We're also going to send out a survey. They have a survey and that you guys could fill out to know more about some of your needs, so they'll know what some of the things that they need to have. So please fill that when you guys see the survey. And I thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you guys next year.
All right.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Joanne.
Thank you. Next, we have Roy Allen from SBS. As you guys know, SBS has been a huge partner with BKLYN Commons for the past 3 years and being part of our Open Desk pop-up. And I would like to bring in Roy Allen to talk about some of the SBS services, grants, and opportunity that exist in SBS.
Tell me to stand by.
Okay, so you guys will stand by a few minutes, technology issue. In the meantime, if you guys have any question and you guys have any comment regarding some of the opportunities or some of the partners that we have listed in our Open Desk, we're going to bring on a lot of our small vendors. We're going to feature them today, and please follow us in social media and follow us in our website, and to read all the latest and the greatest about the small business here at BKLYN Commons. For those who don't know, BKLYN Commons is a workspace. We had evolved to the #1 hubs in Brooklyn. We have 2 locations, 495 Flatbush Avenue, 7 Marcus Garvey Boulevard. We offer office space, meeting room space, event space for those who are looking for to be part of a community and who are looking for space to grow their business and to connect with others in the neighborhood. We have been growing. Thankfully, due to the pandemic, we had to make some changes to our location in Bushwick, but we have a great, amazing community here at BKLYN Commons. So I would encourage you guys to follow us online and to kind of check out our website to learn more about what we offer at BKLYN Commons. So I'm waiting for the tech team to kind of bring on Roy from SBS. But in the meantime, I really would like to thank all of our partners and the members. I'm pretty excited to be part of that. So let me see what we have. So one other thing that we did this year, guys, is due to the pandemic, for those who are interested, who live in the neighborhood, who live close by, we actually launched our gift and perks booklet. You guys could see it here. It's really, I would encourage you guys to take a look at it. It have a lot of our members, special offers and perks and discounts. So we have from restaurant here, we have some of our members who have discount code. So I'll definitely encourage you guys to kind of check it out at the front desk. And if you guys would like us to email it to you guys, please go ahead and ask for Kimoy. We'll email it to you guys. This is our booklet. It's going to be distributed throughout the neighborhood in both our location. So I'm really excited about that. I'm very proud of the team to have who did such an amazing job, enlisted all of our members. You guys can see a lot of our directory here. Huh? So now I would like to introduce Tremaine Renison. Tremaine Renison from FreeUp. Hi.
Hello, how is everyone?
Tremaine. Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yes, Jermaine Grandison.
Got it. I'm super excited. Thank you so much. So, Jermaine Innocent it's a new partner, FreeUp. And actually, we're super excited to have you on board and being part of our 5th annual. You based where, Jermaine?
So our office is based in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Got it. Okay. So can you tell the members and all the small business what is FreeUp and some of the services that you guys offer? Like, I know there's a lot of entrepreneurs that are watching, a lot of freelance. So what is FreeUp?
Yeah, so FreeUp is a marketplace, and we offer the top 1% of talent that's located across the globe. And the way we stick by that statement is through our pre-vetted process that all of our candidates go through in order to be admitted into our network. So really anything you're looking for, whether it be a basic business administrative type of person, all the way to an advanced web development or coding type of role, we have everything from A to Z. So if you can think of a skill set, we probably offer it. Our candidates are diverse. They're located across the globe. So whether you're wanting to work with someone US based, internationally, the bounds are endless, and there's so many things that you can do with our platform. So it's a very powerful tool. I definitely love it. I've seen great success come from our clients who have utilized our services. So it's definitely anything that any entrepreneur, anybody who's looking to offload tasks that just seem to be boggling you down throughout your day can really utilize and leverage as a great resource.
Okay, so Jermaine, quick question. So FreeUp, what's the difference? Is FreeUp would be another platform, like a bigger platform than a Fiverr? So if an entrepreneur is looking for like a web developer, a copywriter, so they would go to FreeUp. So what would be the difference for them going to FreeUp? I mean, the Fiverr have different price point, but can you run us through a little bit what the process look like?
Definitely 100%. So essentially, yes, like you said, with Fiverr, that is one of our competitors. So how we differ, definitely number one, that pre-vetted process that we have set in place is so we get you paired with the most qualified and relevant candidate based off of the things that you're looking for specifically. So with us, it's a more tailored process. When you come to our platform, you're normally prompted with signing up and just speaking with an account manager, which I am an account manager and oversee client experience as well. So you would speak with someone or one of my colleagues and just strategize about how we can best implement freelancers into your professional world, personal world, or both. Just kind of figuring out what areas you're needing to alleviate some of that stress and offload some of that work from. So that's how that kind of works. really easy, simple process with signing up with us. You sign up, it's easy, it's free. Sign up with a free account. You input a job request. 24 to 48 hours will get you paired with some candidates for review. And then pretty much from there, it's up to your decision on how you choose to proceed with our candidates.
So, Jermaine, do you mind? I know you have a presentation, so feel
Yeah.
free to share it with our audience right now.
Yeah, of course. Definitely. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you all. Mhm.
Guys, one of the things about virtual live, everything is just right then and there, and we just have to figure it out, everything live. So bear with us for those that are online. Jermaine, I saw a lot of people are posting you have great customer service, so that's a good thing.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Okay, I'm getting ready to share my screen with you all.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you able to see this here?
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. All right, so we're loading here. So again, I'm just going to touch on how you can get more done faster by leveraging freelancers. So essentially, like I said, my name's Jermaine Grandison. I oversee client experience and account management here at FreeUp. So strategizing with you on how we can best implement those freelancers. And I'm getting you a really good foolproof plan for getting those freelancers implemented into your formal business process and systems. So moving on, I want to first start off with this quick rhetorical question. Have you ever finished the day and felt like you worked the whole time but didn't make any progress? And I bet that most of you can relate to that in some aspect. So with that first question on that previous slide brings us to this slide. So how are you spending your time? So are you handling those repetitive tasks that just seem to eat up your time? Or maybe you're trapped within your daily operations of your business. Either way it goes, there's something that's out there that's on your plate that you can alleviate yourself from. So now that we've had the opportunity to briefly think about the ways you're currently spending your time and things in that nature, it's time to think about who to hire. So before you can kind of jump into that, again, it's going back to the table and doing a self-evaluation and looking at your business and where you're at and identifying the tasks that you need to just take off your plate so you can focus your attention to an area that just needs your help in work in. So these could be tasks that are repetitive, operational tasks, or tasks that are just really outside of your core skill set that you feel like are tying you up and you just need to hand them off to someone else. So now we've evaluated the how you're spending your time and the who to hire. So now let's jump into some of the skills you can hire for. So when it comes to the FreeUp marketplace, there's a ton of skills to select from. As I mentioned before, everything from customer service all the way down to your more advanced web developer, coder, things in that nature. So anything from A to Z, if you can think of it, we probably have a freelancer that can help you out with it. So moving on to the next thing, just kind of understanding the gig economy and how big this workforce is. So as much as 40% of the US workforce is engaged in some type of gig work. And even before the pandemic, the gig economy was growing triple the rate of the overall national workforce. And the most stunning statistic within that is the gig that the workforce is to surpass full-time workforce in size by 2027. So starting your journey, how FreeUp can help you. So alas, we've made it through those previous slides. Now it's time to really see how FreeUp can step in and help you out in those areas that we kind of touched on. So again, highlighting those initial points, FreeUp is a marketplace that offers the top 1% of pre-vetted freelancers located across the globe. We're also here to protect you as a business owner, help you out, be that middleman who just helps facilitate that relationship and gets you implemented into things so you have all the tools and things you need to be set up for success throughout your time working with us and also implementing a freelancer into your structure. Also, like I said before, free to sign up with no monthly fee, very easy. And then you also, as I mentioned before, get a dedicated account manager when you sign up with us. So someone like myself or one of my colleagues to just talk through all the logistics of outsourcing a candidate and things of that nature. So again, getting started, 3 easy steps: signing up, inputting a job request, and then reviewing your candidates. And that's pretty much it. And also, when you do sign up using the BKLYN Commons referral link that was sent out, you will receive $50 to get started, which can translate anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, depending on the caliber of candidate you're looking for. So that's definitely a great value that I hope you all are able to take advantage of, and find a freelancer that can help you all get some things offloaded from your plate. Now, connecting with FreeUp. Like I said, if you'd like to meet with myself or one of my colleagues, you can meet with us by visiting freeup.net/meet. You'll be able to view all of our Calendly links there and set up a time to discuss further about your outsourcing needs with us at a time that works best for you. So we're there for you, here to help. Again, you'll receive that $50 account credit after you signed up using the BKLYN Commons referral link. But outside of that, that's everything I have for you all. Does anyone have any questions or anything like that?
Free to leave it in the chat. And Jermaine, what I think you already know, like they have the website, how to reach out, how to connect with you. And I thank you so much for being part of our pop-up shop small business 5th annual. I'm looking forward to having you guys next year. We're super excited to have you guys on board as our new partner. I'm definitely gonna try FreeUp. And sessions again, you guys have a link. We're gonna send you guys the link for those that sign up. You guys have what? How much was the discount? What's the referral link?
Yes, so the referral link was sent out by BKLYN Commons, and they'll be sending it out again at the end of the event. And it's $50 to get started with FreeUp. So that can translate to anywhere to 2 to 3 hours, depending on the caliber of candidate you're wanting. But really take advantage of that offer. It's a great deal, and you can use it to get started with everything with a freelancer on our platform. So great opportunity.
Thank you so much, Jermaine. Thank you so much for being part of that. Next we have I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming and being part of that.
Thank
Who do we have next?
Let us highlight the video.
Oh, so next we're gonna highlight our members. You guys gonna see some of the member highlight video. You're gonna meet. You're gonna get to see some of that member amazing thing that they are producing. Some of the amazing service that they offer at BKLYN Commons. Stay tuned.